Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Rick with Hit and Run Candlesticks, and it's that time of the afternoon to do another video on trade ideas for tomorrow. Now what these trade ideas are, these are for my use. These are what I use to trade. I was asked a question just a moment ago in the trading room that I thought was a good question, and that is, do I only trade these stocks tomorrow? And the answer is no. I might trade other ones. What I do is I take these trade ideas, I put them on a master watch list, and then I use the LTA scanner to alert me when they're working. So say I did a watch list a week ago. Well, there may be some that I did a week ago that are just now triggering in the buy box, or maybe they've set up maybe outside of the buy box just slightly. Those are the ones I might look at as well. So it's not that I only look at these tomorrow. I look at all the trade ideas that I've done. I do weed them out because some of them, well, they just turn out horrible. Maybe start, broke the trend, maybe to the downside if we're looking at longs. I don't even want those in there, so I kick those out. That was a great question. Thank you, by the way. All right, let's take a look at the market here. I've got the SPY up. I've got the daily chart on. Yesterday, we closed with a bearish engulf. Whenever this happens, I would always take the bet we're going to see a lower low. We definitely did that. I would never take the bet where do I think it will close. We don't know that. And it looks like we're closing today about the T-line. There's about 25 minutes left before the market closes. So a lot can change in 25 minutes, but right now it looks like it's holding up. Let's take a look at the 3-bar chart. You can see that how we're down. This was the last bar of yesterday. This is the first bar of today. First bar of today, we gapped down and came back up. So I'm going to call this a belt hold, a gap down and then rally back up. It's not perfect because we have a bit of a wick down here. But it has that belt hold action to it. Belt holds generally have consolidation before they start moving up. Not that they're guaranteed to move up, but they generally have consolidation. So it looks like we have a rest in the middle of the day, and then the third bar of the day, we actually saw a little follow through from that rest bar to the downside, hit the 34 EMA, and then we've come back up. Looks like we have a wick on the bottom, kind of a hammer type candle. Doji is what we have here. What I'm going to need to see is trading over 367 and a quarter tomorrow for some bullishness to happen. Anything below, we're in the danger of coming down to that 50-period moving average on the 3-bar chart to about that 363.80 level here. So right now, we're under the T-line on the 3-bar chart. That makes me concerned, definitely concerned. On the daily chart, we're depending exactly where we're going to close. Right now, it looks like we're below the T-line, kind of kissing it here. But if we look at that overall chart, so far the overall chart is still hanging in there to the bullish side. I do want to take a look at the T2122. We have started to roll over here. So this is some serious time to be cautious. And in many cases, the best thing to do is sit out of the market. Many times I do that. And I could very well be in 100% cash tomorrow and sit there until the market squares itself away. So be very cautious here. Definitely overbought, and for the first time here in a while, it's starting to break down just a little bit. So we'll be eyeballing that. Alrighty, let's take a look at some trades. Where'd the list go here? All right, sorry, I had to go find the list. What do we have here? So I've got 7 that I'm looking at. Now keep in mind, I have a watch list. I'm looking at all those as well. Again, I take the charts that I put out on these daily videos and I keep them on that watch list as long as they meet certain conditions. So one is Etsy that I'm looking at. I kind of like the way Etsy's acting here. Here we've rallied up, we've pulled back, popped up again. We have a Fig Newton type chart pattern. A good candle today, held up well. Stop at 158.30-ish. Buy box, there's we'll call it 6.4% spread between top and bottom. The higher I buy it, I may have to adjust that stop up a little bit. It's making some all-time new highs, so I'm not worried about any kind of target up there. From here, I'm just going to trade the price action, and as price moves up, I'm going to look at taking profits into strength that meet my daily goals or my trade goals to meet my larger goal of doubling my account in 12 months. Another chart I'm looking at, and I actually bought this today, is NAT, N-A-T, NAT. Right now we're looking at about 335 for a stop, about 5% here in the buy box. I'm looking for it to go to 370 and then possibly to $4.10. This is a rounded bottom breakout. This is one of my favorite chart strategies of all time right here, and I love that. I love that we've come down and put a bottom. We've ran up and made a high, a higher low, a higher high. We did come down and we didn't make a lower low. We made a double bottom in here, and then we've started this process up again. Low, high, higher low, and we're working on a higher high. Great candle today. Great looking volume in there. I want to move this to a 2-day chart just for fun. 3-day chart, 4-day chart. Look how the 4-day chart, we get this almost, I know it's not a morning star. I know that. We get a dark candle, another candle in the middle, and then follow through. That's a lot what a morning star does. I love this type of chart pattern. Here is what is this, a 3-day chart. See how we're dark, we hold in here, and now we're up. And here's a 2-day chart, low, high, higher, or low, and now we're moving up. And there's a daily chart. So right now I like this chart. Let's see if this doesn't move a little bit higher. Another one I like is Uber. Uber is acting very, very good today. Here we are up. Here's some consolidation. Nice candle on Uber. I'm looking for a 52.45 stop. Buy box here of about 3.5%. I actually might end up waiting for a breakout on this. And if I do, the buy box will be up in this area, and then I will adjust the stop based on our system for looking for stops. I'll adjust that stop up into there. And again, we're making all-time new highs. So it's not about targets for me. It's about profit. So as the chart moves up, I will take profits off the table. Whoops, wrong one. Hope that didn't jinx it. I'll be taking profits off the table as those, oh, well, doggone it. What's going on here? There we go. Profits off the table based on my goals, again, to double my account in 12 months. Jets. Now, I actually have several on the watch list that I started with, some airlines such as United. Which was it? United, Save, that was on there. I think Delta looks pretty good as well. American looks pretty good. But I chose not to pick one or all of those, but let's just take a look at the ETF Jets. And Jets, we've rallied up. We've rallied up here, see the consolidation, and we can go all the way back here. Here we rally up, see the consolidation, rally up, consolidation, rally up, consolidation, rally up, consolidation. All I'm looking for that is to do it again. That's all. Now, what I'm looking for an entry is follow through off today's bullish candle up into this buy box right in here. And if it does that, then we will look for an entry using approximately 23.25 as a stop. I will adjust that based on where we bought it, but that's going to be awfully close. As it starts breaking out and moving up, well, once again, we're just going to take some profits off the table. Now, if you take a look at Jets on the daily chart, I do see the possibility of this running all the way up to $29 up here. Really nothing, well, maybe right in here. There we go. Maybe 24.70. That might cause a little bit of a problem. Above that, then I think there's a good chance that we get up there. But again, I'll always be trading for profits into strength. Hey, I do want to remind everybody, I've got a couple more here to do. I do want to remind everybody that me sharing this, what this is me sharing with you my daily diary of charting. These are charts that I am putting on my watch list to trade. I hope you find some educational value in it. If you do, give me a thumbs up. Let me know. Write a note there in the YouTube chat down below the YouTube video. Also, leave me questions on things you'd like me to talk about, and I'll do that as well. I might talk about it in a video, okay? Thank you. All right, let's take a look at Hal. Let's take a look at Hal here. Hal had a terrific day. A lot of the energy stocks had a terrific day. I'm looking for Hal to move up to 2267. Hang tough here this afternoon. I just may buy this before we get off the video here. I may buy some Hal. Right now I'm looking at 1925 for a stop, and again that 2270 up there. And here is the buy box. And you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and do that. So what I'm going to do is bring down so you can see this. There we go. So we've got Hal up. Let's look at February. Let's go out to April. There we go. So I'm thinking about, actually I'm thinking, I think I'm going to do this $18 strike, I think. Anyway, we have like a Fig Newton set up here, Fig Newton chart pattern, and we're holding up well into the close. So I think I'm going to do that. So what I'm going to do is come over here, and I'm thinking about changing my mind. No, we'll do April. I don't think there's anything in February. Well, there's that right there. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna change my mind. I'm gonna do the February 17 strike. It's a 77 delta. So let's get this going, and let's see there we are. There. So I just placed an order for Hal, and it filled. So I'm long some Hal. February 17 strike. Sorry about that. 17 strike, 77 delta. Let me put this back over here and finish up with this video. All right, let's take a look at MGM. Man, you know what? I might have to buy some MGM. Look at that chart. That's a beauty. That's a beauty. 29.85 stop, 34.40 up here, buy box. Let's see if we have any options on that. MGM. Well, maybe MGM. What did I do wrong? Oh, there it is. So I'm going to pull this down so you can see it again. Hope you don't mind me doing this. I know it makes the video a little longer. If anyone doesn't like it, let me know. So we're going to go right out here to February. No good options there. March. Let's look at March. There we go, right there. I'm going to buy the March 27 strike. Let's get this up. We'll do that. Let's drop that down a little. Buy to open. There we go. I just placed the order, and I'll let you know when it fills. Let's get this out of the way. Okay, I'm done with this. I'm done with this. Let's look at another chart here. Sting, STNG. Darn it, this thing was on the watch list the other day, and I bought it, and then I got out of it. It tripped my stop, and look at it today. I think that's a good-looking chart. I think we're still headed to that 1380 mark. After that, here, let's move this down, be a little more realistic. Around 1690, 1290 for a stop. There's the buy box in that area. That MGM has not filled yet. I'm going to help it out a little bit, get it filled. Okay, we're all set with MGM. There we go. Hey, everyone, thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. Leave a note in the video there. If you like what we're doing, give us a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, and you'll be part of the YouTube team here at Hit and Run Candlesticks. Thank you. We'll see everybody tomorrow. Be safe. And by the way, that MGM all filled, all done right now. All right, thanks. We'll see everybody later. Take care.